Welcome back. We're almost at the end of this section of the course. We need to ask the question now, what's the next step, particularly for this type of question, the use your own words question? Well, the simple answer is the first step is that immediately after this video, there's a short quiz. It's only 5 questions long, and it will really help you to sort of to solidify the ideas that I've talked to you already in this section about using your own words. So I highly recommend you do that as soon as you can. So try the 5 questions, and once you've tried them, in the answers I've written a little explanation about why the correct answer is the correct answer and why the wrong answer is what they've done slightly wrong. So I think it's going to be very useful. But I'm more thinking in the longer term. What's your next step going to be to make sure that you absolutely fly with this type of question, to make sure that you're going to guarantee yourself full marks or close to full marks when you get to the assessment? Well, think of it like this. I've explained earlier that almost 2/3 of all the marks for the entire National 5 Close Reading exam go for this type of question. Yet not many pages in textbooks are taken up by it. I've made quite a few videos on it here in this course, but even my course, there's no way that 60% of my videos are going to cover this one skill. So you have to lock this idea into your head that you've got to take this and run with it now. By giving you the formula, find it and change it, by talking you through how to do it, by doing examples, I'm hoping that you're taking the first step to growing your vocabulary. You've been given basically a pristine engine, an absolutely perfect vehicle now to go forward with your use your own word skills, with your find it, change it skills, to grow and develop your vocabulary, to gain confidence and to do really, really, really well. You basically got a supercar now, but it's your choice what to do with it. For some of you, what might be likely to happen is that you're going to keep at this. You've decided, I want this. I want an A at National 5. I want an A at higher. I want to walk out of school with great qualifications, and I want to walk into a wonderful course or profession or career. Others of you are thinking, oh, this is really good. I'm kind of understand it, but I've got other things going on. I've got other subjects, and the chances are you may never even look at this section of the course again. You might just do it the once. I really would like to warn, and as positively as I can, I'm not trying to be all negative on you guys here, but really don't let this slip. The only way to guarantee that 2/3 of the course, 2/3 of the types of questions are running really well in your head, that you're able to do them really, really well, is to keep at this, right? Otherwise, it's like a barren landscape. You only do this exercise in your English class, in your English periods during the week, if your teacher's doing close reading, if they're doing use your own words questions. You probably do a little bit more coming up to prelim. You might do it a little bit over the Easter holidays, and you might do it a lot more as you get closer to the exam. But if you leave that quite late, your supercar has been sitting idle. You haven't been putting any fuel into your car at all. And by fuel, I mean practice. Okay, so I mentioned in the last video, go to any website. I've just given one example, inews.co.uk, but you could go to any of the big newspapers. Find 2 articles to read each day and grow that vocabulary, and that will put fuel into your car. Use find it, change it every single day. Eventually you'll start doing it without having to go to the websites. You'll just do it thinking. You'll hear someone speak and go, oh, I think I can change that. Or you'll read something and you go, oh, there's another way you can say that. And that's signs that your vocabulary is growing. However, if you don't, that supercar that you've got, that time that you've got between now and the exam is going to evaporate. And if you don't put fuel in your car, if you don't drive it, it just sits there lying idle and it becomes a useless heap of junk. And I don't want that happening to any of you guys, because I think you've done really well getting this far in the course. I think by now you've a very good idea of how to do this really important skill. But if you don't exercise it, if you don't practice it, you're going to lose it. All right. Think of the great sports people of the world. Ronaldo, the football player, he practices so much. What you see in that 90 minutes on the pitch is the result of hours, days, months, years of practice. You need to do the same here. All right. And I really hope that you will. So here's to you growing that vocabulary steadily, a little by little, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, rather than in big bursts in your English class, rather than in a panic before a prelim or a May. Let's grow it steadily so that you've got really strong vocabulary. And that is your next steps. Have a quick look at the quiz that's comes straight after this, but then commit. Commit that you're going to use this skill yourself in your own time, in your free time, that you're going to push and stretch that vocabulary and gain all those words, all that variety, that richness of language that's going to make you super confident and get you a brilliant result in the National 5 exam. Right? You can definitely do it. And I'll see you in the next section of the course.